Hey guys, I just got off work and I have a flight to catch, so let's go to Brazil together. I am super excited because this is gonna be my first time going to Brazil and I'm going specifically for Carnival. I'm gonna take off all my jewelry and then wash my face. I have an hour-and-a-half layover in Toronto, so that flight will be pretty easy. I think it's just 2 hours, but the flight from Toronto to Brazil is around 10.5 hours, so I'm gonna try to do all my skincare prep before then. I'm taking out some clothes to do some shopping there, but I'm bringing a book bag and then my carry-on. Switching to voiceover now, but I finally finished packing and called my Uber. I was a little worried about traffic on the way to the airport, but I actually got there pretty quickly. I was flying Air Canada and they had me use the kiosk to print my boarding pass. After that, I went through security and I realized I had way more time before boarding than I expected. Sad that there aren't a lot of lounge options at the Boston Logan Airport, so I ended up grabbing some sweet treats and some water at a little grab and go for the plane and just chilled at my gate. Once I boarded, I took a quick nap. They gave out these chocolate biscuits and they were actually so good. The person next to me didn't want theirs and they ended up giving it to me, which I happily accepted. After a quick plane ride, I finally landed in Toronto and I definitely felt the cold as soon as I stepped off the plane. Someone tell me why transferring gates at the Toronto airport felt like the longest walk ever. It honestly felt close to a mile until I reached my gate, and by then I was starving since I skipped dinner and had only been snacking. I spotted a dim sum place, checked out the menu, and decided to try it. Unfortunately, this was not that great, but this one is on me for trusting airport dim sum. Also, I'm actually heading to Brazil on a girls trip, and I found out that 2 other girls were on the same flight, so we coordinated and met up at the gate. It was the first time meeting them, and we were talking the whole time until boarding. On the flight, I chose the beef option for my meal, and after eating, I freshened up and put on my Biodance face mask. And then I started watching And Just Like That, which is the follow-up to Sex and the City. Oh my god, this is when everyone is so old, and just look at Mr. Big. I managed to get through a couple episodes before we landed, and then we finally arrived. We went through immigration and picked up our luggage. Make sure you have your visa documents ready. I printed 2 copies just in case and got through with no trouble. After that, we headed to the Uber pickup area, which was relatively easy to find, and then finally made it to our hotel where we'll be staying for the next 6 days. I'm so excited for this trip. Stay tuned to see what we get up to in Brazil.